Okay, man, you can start.
Everyone, this is Sandeep Kumar from Dr. MGR Educational Research and Institute here to host the IGEN ENERGATHON pre-conference forum. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. With this thought, let us start this beautiful occasion of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. And now I take this moment to introduce about IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 fourth edition starts at May 16 and ends at May 17 to 2025. IGEN ENERGATHON 2025, the fourth edition of this globally recognized energy action marathon, is set to make history with 2025 minutes world record attempt aligned with the 55th Earth Day and themed around our power and our planet. This edition will unite 25 global partners, 25 academic institutions, 25 industry and academic leaders, 25,000 plus participants, 25 strategic teams. Together, these stakeholders will engage in continuous solution-oriented dialogues to address the most pressing global energy challenges, certified by Asia Book of Records, World Record Certification Agency, and official world record. European Union IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 will focus us on shaping the energy action plan, advancing the energy triangle framework, contributing to the progress of all 17 sustainable development goals, driving impactful discussion on state, national, and UN energy policies, strengthening SDG for energy initiatives through global collaboration and knowledge exchange. This marathon is more than a record, it is a moment to energize planet for a sustainable future. Now, without wasting much time, I would like to invite Mr. Niranjan, Organizing Student Head of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025, to present the welcoming address.
I am IGEN Niranjan, Account Manager in IGEN Academic Partner Program. I would welcome you all, the partners, Dr. MGR Education Research Institute, University Saint Islam Malaysia, JNN Institute of Engineers, Sri Ishwar College of Engineers, St. Xavier Catholic College of Engineering, Government College of Engineering, Tirunelveli, St. Joseph College of Engineering, and St. Joseph Institute of Technology. And second, I would like to welcome all the speakers, Dr. S. Bhaskar, Dr. B. Lata, Dr. Anand Kumar, Dr. T. Madhu, Dr. J. Arul King, Dr. S. S. Selva Pradeep, Dr. P. Nisha, Dr. N. P. Gopinath, Dr. J. Dhanashekhar, Dr. P. Anbu Arasu, Dr. H. Umesh Pradav, Mr. N. Jayaprakash, Dr. P. Selvan, and all the peoples who are watching in this YouTube. Welcome you all. We are extreme to join hands to creating and brightness future. Thank you and welcome once again all.
Thank you, Mr. Niranjan, for highlighting the gathering with your welcoming note. Next, I would like to invite Dr. L. Ramesh, sir.
Hey, your voice is not audible, man. Little louder.
Okay, go. Thank you, Mr. Niranjan, for highlighting the gathering with your welcoming note. Next, I would like to invite.
And again, some issue
Yes,
is there. Davish, I think.
Network issue. You have a network issue. Please check your network.
Okay. Okay, continue.
Thank you, Mr. Niranjan. Thank you, Mr. Niranjan, for enlightening the gathering with your welcoming note. Next, I would like to invite Dr. L. Ramesh, sir, President of Institution of Green Engineers, to present the opening remarks.
Thank you. So it is a very happy note. We all are connected again here for pre-conference 4. So this is very interesting because the partner institutions are all connected here, and with the partners only we took SDG 17 partnership for the goals. Through that initiative, we had 7 partners. All the 7 partners, faculty members are going to present today wonderful research. What is happening in 2024-2025? They are going to come out with individual publications and that publications, how it is indexed in Scopus Web of Science, that is going to be presented here. And those who are watching, it is a good opportunity. You can able to know energy related research activities, what happened in 2024 and 2025. So as you all know that ENERGATHON, we are reaching another 10 days. Our program is scheduled, and it is the 20-25 minutes marathon, which we are planning for 7 or in 8, 9 themes are there related to state policy, related to national policy, energy policy, related to UN energy policy, related to SDG triangle actions, and then Earth Day actions, our power, our planet. So like that, all the themes which we are discussing through panel discussion, through conclave, through student pitch presentation, faculty presentation, offline event, online event, demo session, and that is a factory visit, that is a pitch presentation, like that, lot of competitions, all the programs mixed together. We are coming out with the recommendations. That recommendation we are planning to send it to the local, national, and global level community where it is very needed. Particularly, we are focusing on SDG, all the SDG goals. Particularly, we related to SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, SDG 11, sustainable communities and sustainable community cities and communities, SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, and SDG 13, climate action, SDG 17, partnership for the goals. So these all the goals which very seriously we are discussing. As you pointed out, we also initiating another marathon, that is Environthon, which is we are planning to schedule in the month of July or August. That also it will be scheduled after ENERGATHON. It will be coming in the pipeline. And happy note that those who are watching, if you would like to be the speaker of ENERGATHON, you can text in the chat box with your information so that our team will catch you and take you as the speaker. If your profile is very strong, if you are having very good knowledge, we can take you as the speaker in the that is the marathon, that is which is scheduled in 16th and 17th. Once again, thank you all the partners, Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute, JNN Institute of Engineering, Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, and Government College of Engineering, Tirunelveli, St. Joseph College of Engineering, St. Joseph Institute of Technology. And thank you all so much. And thank you all the partner coordinators from all the institutions. Thank you so much. And very note of appreciation to the team, Selvaraj and Tamilamudan and the whole team headed with Devish, Niranjan and the whole team, those who are working as the backstage to take the event to the in good show. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for felicitating and motivating us to reach the way of success. Now I call upon Dr. Suresh. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to call upon our beloved Vice President of Institution of Green Engineers, Dr. Beno, to present about the IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. Now let me introduce over to Dr. Beno.
Okay. Good evening, esteemed guests, respected researchers, educators, industry leaders, fellow sustainability champions. It gives me a great honor and joy to once again welcome you all to pre-conference 4 of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. It is an exclusive initiative under IGEN Green Sustainability Partner Energy Summit. The theme, already our President explained, a review on global energy research articles in the year 2024-2025. The objective of this summit is critically analyze and synthesize key global research trends, innovations, and challenges that have emerged in the energy sector over the past year. So this platform is designed to encourage collaboration and to reflect, interact, and build strategic pathways forward for a greener tomorrow. Our conversation today mostly around advancements in renewable energy technologies, smart energy system, policies, global and national, a lot of research activities. So these discussions directly align with the UN SDG goals 7, 9, 11, 12, and 13. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. So as we build momentum towards these final days of IGEN ENERGATHON, which will be on May 16 and 17, I am delighted to bring to your attention that IGEN STG Awards 2025 is already announced and nomination is open. It's a prestigious awards. There are two category. One category, organization performer award. This is open to all academic institutions and industries and NGOs. So SDG 7, 9, 11, 12, 13 focused actions carried out by last 3 years, 3-year duration. The performance or actions based on SDG 7, 9, 11, and 12, 13. The performer awards to be given to best organizations and academic institutions. That is for category A. Category B, second category for professionals, students, achievers. So this award mainly are exclusive to IGEN Green Sustainability Partners only. So here the focus area, academic or industry professionals, their publication, outreach, STG projects. Student achievers, their innovation, climate actions like green sustainability, entrepreneurship, that will be counted for the last 3 years. So the nomination will be closed 10th May 2025. So let us rise to the occasion by nominating deserving individuals and organizations, institutions. They are driving change through science, technology, and human values. In the words of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, great dreams of great dreamers are always transcended. So let this summit conclave be a place where great dreams take form and take flight. At this moment, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Selvaraj and the team, the conclave coordinators for the pre-conference for their tireless commitment, remarkable coordination, make this summit reality. We are deeply grateful to all our IGEN partner institutions. Their active participation brings depth and diversity of our discussion. Our special appreciation to Dr. NGR Education Research Institute, University Science Islam Malaysia, JNN Institute of Engineering, Sri Iswar College of Engineering, St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, Government College of Engineering Tirunelveli, St. Joseph's College of Engineering, St. Joseph Institute of Technology Chennai. So also I congratulate and appreciate all the speakers from these partner institutions. A special words of our appreciation and gratitude to our visionary leader, IGEN President Dr. Ramesh, for his relentless encouragement. Again, all our IGEN directors, volunteers, committee heads, your tireless efforts and collaboration are the true driving force behind this movement. Let me close with a quote by Albert Einstein. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. That everyone know. And today, let us be the change makers who convert knowledge into action, inspiration into sustainable impact. So thank you all, and let the pre-conference begin.
Thank you, Dr. Beno, for now let me introduce the moderator of this event, Dr. P. Selvaraj, obtained BE in Electrical and Electronics Engineering in 2000 from Manonmaniam Sundarnar University, Tamil Nadu, ME in Power Electronics and Drives in 2005 from Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai, received PhD in Electrical Engineering in 2018 from Anna University, Chennai. He has 19 years of teaching experience in engineering colleges. He has completed 6 NPTEL courses, he has published more than 15 research articles in reputed journals. He has published 5 patents. He received grant rupees of 9.8 lakhs from AICTE under MODROP scheme in 2022. His research areas includes renewable energy, power electronics, currently working as professor at Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai. Now I would like to hand over the session to Dr. P. Selvaraj, sir. Sir, you can proceed.
Thank you, Sandeep, for his excellent introduction. So, I'm happy to introduce another moderator, engineer, Tamilamudan sir, working as a assistant professor in Perry Institute of Technology, Chennai. He is very much interested in renewable energy sources. He actively participated in other student-related projects like that. So he published more research papers in national and international channels. I am glad to invite Tamilamudan sir to this pre-conference for. Welcome you, sir. Tamilamudan sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for your invitation.
Okay, sir. So now we can start the session. First,
Selvaraj, sir, you are having a network issue.
no,
Tamilamudan,
sir.
you can initiate Tamilamudan with the first.
Sir, I joined, sir. No issue.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm very much glad
Selvaraj,
to.
if you joined, come in the video, Selvaraj, so that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome. You can proceed, sir.
Okay, sir. So I am very glad to invite the first speaker of the today conference, Dr. N.B. Gopinath, sir, from St. Joseph Institute of Technology. So welcome you, sir. Please present your topic on the renewable energy integration. Please proceed, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your warm welcome, sir. I thank the IGEN members and organizing people for inviting me for this conference. And my presentation is based on renewable energy integration. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Your voice is good.
Sure. Okay. I will share my PPT, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Sir, my PPT is visible, sir?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yes, sir. Myself, Dr. N.P. Gopinath, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, St. Joseph Institute of Technology, OMR Chennai, sir. And I'm going to talk about the renewable energy integration, which comes under the SDG goal number 7, affordable and clean energy. And this slide includes the flow introduction, literature survey, finding from the literature, discussion on an article published by myself, my colleagues, future scopes, and conclusion. Introduction. In the introduction, as per the Government of India MNRE 2025 data, this slide shows the renewable energy power generation. It can be evident that solar power is the front runner with a 105.6 gigawatts generation, out of which online integrated system shown in the second pie chart. It can be seen that off-grid solar is only about 4.74 gigawatts and mainly contributed to grid integration is only by different technologies. In general, in this side, in this presentation, I am going to concentrate on the solar power generation, which is connected to the grid. In general, isolated type, we have integration of the PV with the grid through the power electronic interface and line frequency transformer on the grid side or high frequency transformer on the source side. In non-isolated type, the presence of transformers on grid side or else on the source side, it can be eliminated, And so that due to their elimination of transformers, the efficiency of the overall system can be improved by 1 to 2%, which will also implies on the reduced cost system. This is the actual circuit diagram of the non-isolated type of the grid integrated solar PV system. Though it has the advantage of reduced cost and 1 to 2% of efficiency improvement, due to the presence of the stray capacitance, there will be a possibility of leakage current flow in the system, which will affect the overall performance of the system. So this can be alleviated due to the common mode voltage that can be come down or maximally suppressed by using two different methods, by concentrating on the different type of topology or by concentrating on the control methods for the multi-level inverter topologies. Multi-level inverters are well accepted in many applications, including renewable energy sources, due to the several advantages of higher output voltage level, lower voltages on the switches, reduced dV by dt rating, lower TST, reduced output filter sizes. Though they are widely accepted, the conventional multi-level inverter topologies lack in many disadvantages. By seeing this table, we can find that CHP, that is cascaded H-bridge type of topologies, need multiple number of sources to achieve higher number of levels to reduce the to reduce the filter size, which is one of the main objective of multi-level inverter topologies. When we go for the flying capacitor topology, it needs more number of capacitor while increasing the number of levels. And when we go for a neutral plant type of topology, it needs clamping diodes and increased number of DC bus capacitor. Overall, conventional topologies needs more number of components, which will practically have many problems. So there are many ways by considering the structural way. We have decoupling type, midpoint type, common ground type of topology to reduce the or maximally suppress the leakage current effects in grid connected solar PV applications particularly. So based on this, it can be achieved that it can be seen that more isolated DC source, more number of capacitor and diodes plays a major drawback in multi-level inverter topology while integrating the solar PV with the grid. So based on that, I'm going to discuss the topology, which is published in the last month, that is March 2025, proposed by myself with my co-authors, Dr. R. Alaramurgan from Sairam Institute of Technology, Sairam College of Engineering, Jagabar Sadiq from SRM Institute of Technology, and my HOD, beloved HOD, Dr. D. Girbagaran. It was published in Scientific Reports, Springer Nature Journal. And this is the topology what we have developed, which is capable of 7-level output voltage generation with a minimal number of components. In general, 7 switches and more than 7 switches are only published in many journals for 7-level generation. And this paper is proposed with a lower number of switches, that is only 6 switches. And 3 diodes with different 4 switched capacitor technique. These are the different modes of operation. The first one shows the plus VDC, second 2 VDC, 3 VDC, 0, minus VDC, minus 2 VDC, minus 3 VDC. That is 3 times voltage boosting. That is from the PV, if I get 100 volts, I can convert into 300. So to meet the grid standard, that is 230 volt RMS, I need a minimum of 360 volt. So if I keep the PV side 120 volt, I can boost that to 360 volt by this type of topology. This is the actual output voltage level of which is obtained from the MATLAB software. And also it indicates the longest discharge duration of the capacitors, by which I can design my capacitor CACB, CCC, and LF filter capacitor also designed based on the highest output voltage level of the proposed inverter topology. These are the different output simulation output results of my proposed topology while during different steady state and transition operations. ABC source is steady state operation while using R load, RL load and capacitor voltage levels. Similarly, bottom figure shows the when the input is changed and when the load is changed. But our aim is to integrate with the grid. These results shows the grid integration of the proposed inverter topology and the source solar PV and the grid. It shows the unity power factor operation, lagging and leading power of operation. All these working conditions, the proposed topology was working fine, and results were satisfactory. These are the simulation and experimental data which we have used for the performance analysis of the proposed topology. And this is the control structure installed and verified for the proposed topology. That is PV is MPPT is used to track the maximum power. With the help of that, from the grid side, PLL and conventional PR controller has been implemented, and the pulses are generated. Based on that, the proposed topology is tracking the reference current properly, and possible to inject the real power, maximum real power and current to the grid. These are the respective results of the grid voltage, grid current, and inverter output voltage at the unity power factor and lagging power factor. And the C diagram shows the when the reference current changed from some one level to another level. The topology works fine and injects the current, required current, that is a set current from the PR controller to the grid. And these are the TST details of my proposed topology for the inverter output voltage and the grid current. Both are maintained within the IEEE standard. Thank you. This is my conclusion. That is, since our whole global depends upon the power demand, mainly nowadays by the renewable energy. So integration plays a vital role, not only now, in future also. So effective integration with the grid is need of our. So different type of topologies and control algorithm may implement these to achieve our power demand. Thank you. Thank you for the organizations.
Thank you, Gopinath sir,
Yes,
for
sir.
this excellent explanation, which is nowadays required for in our country to integrate that different renewable energy. Hope the participants understand the concept of integration and how the renewable energy integrated.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next, I call upon Dr. S. Bhaskar, sir, from Dr. MGR Education Research Institute to deliver the lecture on concept on the hybrid renewable energy system for rural electrification. Please welcome, sir. Dear student participants, please share short PPT, actually. Sadish Kumar. Bhaskar, sir, are you?
Sir, good evening, sir. Is
Yes,
it audible, sir?
Yes, audible, sir. Sadish Kumar? Yes. Yes, is it visible? Sadish, please go through the presentation mode, actually.
Okay, sir. Dear sir, your side is visible.
Yes, now it's okay.
Okay, good evening to all, respected President, sir, and all other executive members of this IGEN team. I am very much thankful to you for giving this opportunity. I am taking for this the title of Hybrid Renewable Energy Systems for Rural Electrification. Nowadays in India, the rural electrification is going on simultaneously for as well as the city. We are going for online as well as offline grid system. So in this grid system, how we are going to adopt the cost-effective system, how to improve the efficiency, and also the fuel consumption is reduced, and we have to calculate about how the power will be generation without losses. So we have to transmit from generating station to the receiving station or distribution station with a lower cost at the minimum efficiency, so maximum efficiency, the minimum cost. So this can be the model, but every time we cannot go for the real-time system. So before going for real-time system, we can go for the new prototype model as well as the simulation module. So in this paper will be the renewable energy and sustainable energy reviews, the paper in 2025 paper. Next page, abstract. So this shows this comprehensive state of the energy systems, and it will be expert modeling approaches for different tools. So not only one tool, they've taken this more than 10 tools are available, and the tools can be used for simulation and getting the different result analysis based on the parameters of the power system. It's renewable energy which is combined of the conventional system with the solar and PV systems also combined as renewable energy sources, as under the case study of the SDG 7 as well as the clean energy, SDG 11 as well as SDG 13. So this system can be adapted for rural electrification purpose. The majorly about this software analyzed in the different tools, and they finalize this the geographical information system GIS based systems like Homer and IOHA is the best option for software. Next page. The proposed methodology, framework, and strategy steps will provide the researchers and practitioners then going for the selecting of the developing modeling tools. So the software is nowadays relevant to the engineers to simulate the results and getting the final outcome before going for the original tool or before going for the prototype module. Next page. So in this introduction, we will understand about the HRES, hybrid renewable energy systems, with the framework which is given by both the conventional as well as the GIS-based energy models. So the paper is given as DOI paper is given. Also given here. So click it and open that one. And this is the second page, page number 5. So this shows that the hybrid renewable energy system, combination of a conventional energy source, wind turbine, DC generator, and also hydro PV array system. The controller which can be controlling this, regulating the voltage to the load side from the variable input to the constant output system. It will be the conversion which is producing AC to DC or DC to DC or AC to AC or DC to DC converter system with the battery bank as a source. So this can be said to be residential or any other building sources for the lighting load and heavy load. Next page, page number 6. This shows this block diagram, the PV array with a DC-DC converter. Controller, whether it is a DC load, we can convert into AC to DC, or if the load may be the AC load, we can convert from DC power into AC power. So the ABC, which is different module of the system, which can control with the battery, and also we can use different converter system, either AC to AC or AC to DC or DC to AC. Next page. The different characteristics are analyzed with the developing countries. What are all the characteristics of the system? What is the reasons for to implement to find out the simulation result, so that we can implement directly. We cannot do if it is 200 megawatts of power system, we cannot implement directly. So that we can go for this software to simulate the results to analyze the parameter output. So if you are a engineer, then easily you can understand this, how the product can be developed in the simulation software. Then you can go for the real-time systems. Many companies, they are using this kind of software. This software can be implemented and you can go for real-time simulation for the real reactive power, finding out the real reactive power, voltage, current, as well as the power factor, and the you are going to have this, what kind of mode you are using, how the angle of the power which is from generating station to distribution station. These all the parameters can be find out to improve your power system. So this will be the novelty of the system, page number 8. Next page. The novelty of the system in comparing with all the tools we are conventional system as well as the renewable system, the GIS-based modules are better comparing with the conventional tools. As all the tools can be utilized for engineers if they are familiar or specialized in the particular software. They may go for a design engineer or consultant engineer in any of the company. So all the companies now they are interested to generate the power. So that's why this topic is very much useful for all the engineers. The next page. So this shows this what is the literature survey, basic literature survey, the research paper. Then they will go for the different modeling tools. How we can connect with the PV system with the conventional real-time system. With completely we can do output power with the different load conditions. From that we can analyze this. What is the result it is coming outside. Then we can go for the transformer side, the generator side, and the battery. What kind of converter can be applied? What is the load you can apply? Everything can be simulated. Okay. Next page, page number 10. The literature survey, which can be finding out the different forms. So page number 12, it shows this page number 12. Please change tools. So in the tools used, is different tools are available. IOHO, red screen, PV system, and software tools paper. Paper tools analyzed in the given here. So whether it is a free or price one. So it's a free one. Homer is also a free one. Red screen is also a free one. TV system, IOO. All the systems can be utilized for the students. Can utilize this software to learn about how to do the simulation, how to find out the losses, how to find out the different parameters, to finalize the data, and also the power system design. This can be utilized. Next page, page number 13. These are all the another different kinds of softwares with the particular website I have given. So the website you can easily download the software, you can use the tools, can be to use your simulation model. Next point, page number 14. So this will indicate this how the purpose of the software. If it is warmer, how it is user friendly, licensing or not.
Sir, dear professor, sorry for the interruption. Your voice is
Yes,
a little bit not audible. Please check your internet connection or mic position, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. It's not an issue. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sorry. So
Thank you, sir.
software, it is able to use it friendly manner, you can use it, or it is commercially available, freely available. You can go get as well, and the online guides also available for usage of the software. And IOO is also a limited version, and you can GeoSync on the versions will be the industrial version. So if you are going for next page, page number 15. One second, sir.
So this voice not audible, correct?
Yes.
Satish Kumar?
Hello, sir. Now it is okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Now it's okay, sir. Bhaskar, sir. Can
Okay,
proceed.
sir.
with
So
this, sir.
page number 15, the different software systems are given for the learners. They can easily understand this software. And when you are going for industrial, then it will be easy for you to understand the system, how to operate. Because all the industries, they are using only the software. So as you are a software engineer, you will learn and the technology and the money. And next page, page number 16, what is the analysis of power system? What kind of systems can be analyzed? So local geographical scale, how to scale up your project, and how to analyze this, the dynamic system, how it will be operating flexibly with the real-time world. And multi-energy systems technologies, not only one energy, the multiple energy can be combined together for a mini grid or micro grid can be utilized for your purpose. Last one is how the energy services can be made continuously. So whether it is a continuously operable, battery problem is coming, or any systematic problem or transient problem, easily you can find out. Next page, page number 17. So it indicates this, the different types of HRES configuration systems in the rural areas of developing countries. So based on that, we can identify this, whether which country can be adopted in our India, the way rural India is applicable or not. Which is software I can utilize for the particular solution. If I'm using only the solar panel or combined with the conventional method, which software can be choosable to find out the solution. So if it is going for SPV, solar photovoltaic, wind, W means wind power. So different analysis are given with the index. Next one is in the proposed, next page. In the proposed system, what you're saying is you're going to find out the next page. How to solve the proposed problem by using the selection method, classification, and comparative analysis of the different energy modules. So this modeling parameter shows that what are the parameter can be identified easily. Suppose if I'm going for the analytical approach, what is the input, what is the output, how to solve this problem, whether I want to increase the size of the inverter or increase the size of the transformer, everything can be made with this software. So once the software analysis is over, then easily you can able to go for the real-time systems can be made. Okay, so instead of investing in the money, then first you go for the simulation model, then you go for the realistic model. The realistic model will give you the actual value. Next page. So in the methodology, what all the methods is available? So different AC sources or DC sources are available. By using the controller, we can give either in DC load or AC load to the grid. Grid is the major power source which is given to the distributors. So whether if you need only the AC load, you can convert this power, convert it into AC to AC, or DC source into AC, or you can do variable flexible DC into constant DC. And in the case of DC load, you can convert the DC power. And nowadays they are going to convert this all the DC power only, because the power consumption of the residential and other areas is only the DC. And in the case of DC loads, and the case of DC loads, you can apply only the DC power through the DC converters. So the power loss will be very, very minimum, and cost of the transmission is also very less. Next page. Next page. This is for hybrid coupled combined DC or AC systems. Instead of a single window system, we can go for the hybrid configuration. By combining with the DC and AC sources, we can also give the load, different load conditions. Not only the AC load as well as DC loads are available. In that, different load conditions can be applicable for this. We can find out this whether it is single AC can be utilized or multiple DC can be utilized. So depends upon the load power. You can adjust the DC power, AC power of the input. Whether the battery is very low, then we can go for the solar system directly. We can connect, or if the solar is getting very less in the rainy season, we can connect the wind system. So depends upon the configuration, the control can be adjusted to control the output power. We need constant output power to the load, so it will not be affected. So easily understand the software can be useful for getting the opportunity of the consultant, or you are the advisor for the particular renewable energy generation companies. And next page. This is the Elsevier paper in the 2025 publication. They analyze the different software. They are given the final outcome of, there are major two softwares, Homer and IOO is the major software can be utilized to find out this, the economic, the financial assessment of the criteria, what is the cost for the investment, and what is the maintenance cost and replacement, and what is the future, the running cost. They were calculating the running cost, and they are analyzing the reliability assessment criteria, and also they calculated this, it is a continuous is given or not. Sometimes the power is needed, you can continue your power supply with the different source conditions. You can tap the different sources. And also they are finding out the what is the amount of emissions based on the emission of carbon dioxide and CHG. Then they also find out this, the assessment of the economic point of view at the load side. If you are taking for the peoples, whether they are going to bear the money or not. So how to give the economic point of view, they are finding out. Human development index also they are given. This is the objective of the paper. With this, the tool can be utilized for your reference. Thank you. Next point, the general publication, they are given this journal 2025. Next page, based on this software, what you're getting is, next page. So what is the benefit for you? So you may be able to get this different kinds of job opportunity for you if you're learning this kind of software. It is well understandable, easily you can do your own. It is manually with the source also available from the website. Easily you can download. You can download the software, you can work it on that. Next page. So these are all the direct jobs. Next page. There are the indirect jobs also available. Please, next page. So the Schneider, ABB, Robert Bosch, Siemens and all, they are the power generating companies. These people are interested to take as engineers, those who are knowing about the software of the power system. Next point. The next slide, which shows this, what are the other companies they are supporting. The supporting companies are Bell, SAIL, L&T Electricals, Bharat Sanchar Limited. So many companies, they are interested to produce the power generation and other equipments also they are generated. So next point. This shows this, the government concerns, they are producing the power generators. The power generators and also distributed companies are available. Their well-versed engineers are available. And if you know the software, easily you can get appointed in the very high-level companies and very, very good package also. So for your career growth, it will be very much useful. Next point. Next point. Next page. So apart from this, the government, next one, you just click. Sir. Yes. So apart from this, the government jobs are available. There are you can go for the different websites is available here. Easily you can catch up the government jobs, which you know this, the power system simulation software. as well as the real-time working conditions. So if you know the opportunity, you can utilize this opportunity, maybe going as a electrical electronics engineer, as a consultant, you can go for any company, they will take a higher package. And this will be very much useful for you when you are going in the society. Thank you. Next point. Next one. Is there any doubts? Thank you very much for the opportunity. And I hope the students will learn about this software, will understand this, and can be utilized in future. Is there any doubts?
Yes, sir. Your speech is very informative. It's very useful to our participants, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, next, I call upon Engineer Umesh Prabhu, sir, from St. Joseph College of Engineering. Sir, available?
Sir? Yeah,
Yes,
good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yeah, could you please stop the previous slides so that I can share it?
Okay. Sadish, sir. Sadish Kumar.
My video has also been disabled.
Sir, we have to share, otherwise you're going to share, sir.
Yeah, I will share, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Just a minute, sir. You can able to share right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Your slide visible, sir.
Sir, can I able to turn on my video? It has been disabled by the host.
Sir, your slide visible, sir. You have to.
Yeah, I don't. Should I share, open my video also, right?
Video.
So my video has been disabled.
Yes. Okay, sir. You try to turn on video. You are in mobile or laptop, sir?
Laptop, sir. It's saying you cannot start your video because it is disabled by the host.
No, she said try to turn on, otherwise no issue. You can proceed, sir.
Okay, okay, sir. Oops. First of all, welcome all the participants and for this wonderful session of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. And I also like to thank the organizing committee of IGEN ENERGATHON for giving me this opportunity to share my.
Dear Professor, sorry for the interruption. If it's possible to speak a little bit louder.
Okay, okay, right. Okay, right.
Oh, thank you so much, Professor.
Is it audible now?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, Professor, it's fine. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay, no issue. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to thank IGEN.
Can you able to
ENERGATHON
turn on the
organizers.
camera, sir?
Yeah, it's saying that same. I cannot able to turn on as it has been disabled by the host. I think it has been disabled by the host.
Yeah, just a minute, sir. Sir, you can able to turn on your camera right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So I welcome you all for this wonderful session of IGEN ENERGATHON 2024, and I'd like to thank the organizing committee of this event for giving me this opportunity. I also like to thank my college, St. Joseph College of Engineering Management, for helping me to participate in this event. And today I'm going to discuss an article based upon the topic of energy optimization in renewable energy. So, energy optimization in renewable energy system. So first of all, we should understand why the energy optimization is required in a renewable energy system. So basically, it is to maximize the efficiency because we know that renewable energy systems, whether it is solar or wind or any kind of renewable energy system, the output of the system is intermittent nature. So it is very difficult to obtain a maximum power from that renewable energy system. So we have to obtain a maximum efficiency from the system, and also the cost is one of the important factor to be taken into account for energy production and also the sustainability. So some of the key aspects related with this energy optimization or real-time monitoring. So nowadays with the advancement of technology, we can use AI to adjust and usage the real-time monitoring of the system of any kind of energy systems from any part of the world. And also renewable energy systems can be either operated in isolated mode or it can be a hybrid system like a mixture of solar, wind, and energy storage systems. And also it helps to meet the demand response and predictive maintenance, and helps to have a smart storage of the system which can be replaced whenever there is shortage of power. So these are the importance of energy optimization. So based on this optimization, I'm going to discuss a paper review article on optimization algorithm for embedded Raspberry Pi microcontrollers for solar tree system. And this paper has been authored by K. Punitha et al. And it's been published in the Journal Sustainability 2024. And its DOI has been given here, and the publisher is NDPI. So the problem statement of this paper is that so generally we require an increase in global demand for renewable energy nowadays. As there is a lot of demand for power, we are tapping various kind of renewable energy. So as I said already, optimization is required for obtaining the maximum energy from the system of renewable kind of energy systems. And generally the conventional method of obtaining the power from solar panels like flat panel, the efficiency is generally lesser compared to when you are tapping the power from the flat panel type of solar panels. And with the technology enhancement, we can also use some low-cost embedded optimization solutions for tapping this energy. And the challenge is in maximizing the solar energy efficiency. So these are the problem statement. So the objective of the study here is that, so as I said, solar panels, generally they occupy a larger area as per the requirement of the energy. So in current trend, there is a land scarcity for traditional solar panel, and it's been difficult to install a large panels in a minimum land area. So there are many researchers been undergoing to how to reduce the size of the panel and to obtain a maximum energy from the solar power system. So that is the problem. So here in this paper, they have utilized a new kind of solar panel design which mimics a natural phyllotaxy. It's a kind of a solar tree which mimics a natural phyllotaxy, which is a kind of a Fibonacci pattern. So what is this phyllotaxy refers? It refers to the positioning of leaf on a plant system. So this kind of arrangement of solar panels, that is like a solar tree. So as a tree, how it has a branch and the leaf. So we can have a branch on which the leaves are nothing but that solar panel, which can be placed on the branch. Okay. So that is a kind of arrangement which has been done here. So it is called as phyllotaxy. So the advantage is that through this kind of arrangement, 10% of more power can be obtained, and also only 1% of land can be utilized for using the panels. Okay. And this kind of arrangement also looks more aesthetic and space efficient to obtain same kind of energy which we require from a flat panel type. For example, here in the notes I have mentioned that traditional flat panel require more space, around 100 square feet per kilowatt, while solar tree, due to the vertical design, offer a smaller footprint that is less than 1% of traditional space. So with this 1% of space, we can generate the same power which can be obtained from a flat panel. So what are the challenges of the solar tree? So solar trees is an innovative solution, and it's been mimicked from the bio-inspired design, mimicking the natural tree structure, and it forms a phyllotaxy pattern based on Fibonacci sequence and golden ratio. So the golden ratio and the golden angle in the Fibonacci series are 1.618 and 137.5 degree, which has been utilized in this paper for design. So one can find the golden ratio. Sir, am I audible? Yes.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Audible.
okay. Just want to confirm as I'm presenting. Okay, thank you. So this golden ratio is obtained here by dividing a Fibonacci number by the one that comes before it, and it's nearly 1.618 is the ratio. So why the solar tree? Even though solar tree is used here, one of the challenges which we generally have in any kind of renewable is obtaining a max output from the renewable energy. So because in solar or any kind of renewable energy, one of the problems is the partial shading condition, which can occur due to cloud or any kind of disturbance which occurs over the area of the solar panel or any kind of renewable energy which you are replacing. And therefore, we need to trap a maximum power from that. For that, we require some, for that, we also require some good algorithm for extracting the maximum power from the renewable energy. So in this case, we are going to extract the maximum power from the solar panel using some innovative algorithm, which we'll be discussing in the forthcoming slide. So this is a kind of solar tree structure which can be utilized for obtaining the power. And this is a flowchart of the solar tree structure. And as I said, to tap the maximum power from the solar tree, here they have used optimization algorithm called as horse herd optimization, which is shortly called as HHO. So HHO is a nature-inspired algorithm. So it is a biological algorithm which mimics how horse herds behaves in the optimization problems. So HHO mimics the social behavior of horses of various ages by utilizing 6 key features. So that is based on grazing, hierarchy, sociability, limitations, defense mechanism, and grooming. So these are the 6 inspiration behaviors of the horses which are utilized for obtaining this optimization. So here the horses are classified based upon the ages. So alpha is the oldest horse and delta is the youngest horse. So delta is the horses which are ranged from age 0 to 5, and gamma from 5 to 10, beta from 10 to 15, and alpha is older than 15. So based on this nature of the horse herd, this algorithm has been designed. So the goal is to obtain a maximum PV by optimizing duty cycle, which is used for the turning on the converter of the renewable energy system. So how this HHO works for solar MPPT? So here this HHO helps to find the best duty cycle which can be used to turn on the converter or control the converter to obtain a maximum power from the solar panel. Okay. So here the horses are the solution. So each horses represents a possible duty cycle. So the step which are followed in this implementation of this algorithm is initializing with a random duty cycle. So duty cycle here is mentioned as horses, and evaluate the output power from each horses. So each duty cycle, and update the horse mover based on the behavior. So already we saw there are 6 behavior of each horse, and these behaviors vary with respect to the age of the horse. So we update these behaviors accordingly. We will find how the maximum power has been obtained. So herd settles on the best duty cycle. So the best duty cycle is the one where we obtain global maximum power. So generally in renewable energy system, there will be a lot of local maximum power. So our objective is generally to obtain a global maximum power. So advantage of this HHO algorithm is that they are fast, reaches the best solution quickly, and critical for, and it's adaptive, handles a partial shading, and it's a low cost, no oscillation, works in shading and energy efficient. So here, this implementation of algorithm has been mentioned with low cost by using a embedded controller like Raspberry Pi Pico. That is another tool which has been utilized in this paper for obtaining a optimized energy. So this is a comparison table which has been mentioned in that paper. So based on the different condition of irradiation, they have compared the efficiency with HHO and without HHO. And we can see that with HHO, the efficiency has been better compared with 2 peaks and 3 peaks. And this is the circuit diagram which has been implemented in the paper. So here you can see a buck boost converter which has been connected with the solar tree. And these converters switches are controlled through the duty cycle, which has been generated from the Raspberry Pi Pico by implementing the HHO algorithm. And this is the system block diagram. So here we are in this block diagram. You can see a solar tree, which is connected with the voltage sensing, and Raspberry Pi controller and driver circuit are connected with the cascaded buck converter, and output has been connected to the DC loads like battery, light, and mobile charge. So in this block diagram, if you see, we have solar tree, which is acting as a power source. And in this tree pattern, that is phyllotaxy pattern, they are using 3 solar panels which are arranged in 120-degree spacing. And it is used to capture the maximum sunlight and minimize the land use. The output of this panel will be a variable DC voltage from 8 volt to 30 volt, depending on the irradiation. And the driver circuit, we use a voltage sensing, which measures the real-time solar panel voltage and feeds this data to the Raspberry Pi Pico for MPPT calculation. So that the Raspberry Pi will be generating the duty cycle, which will be controlling the converter switches. Okay. So the Raspberry Pi Pico controller is one of the inexpensive controller which can be utilized in a lot of applications. So here we run the HHO algorithm to determine the optimum duty cycle for MPPT, and we generate a PWM signal to control the cascaded buck boost converter. So buck boost converter, generally it's a converter which can increase or decrease the voltage depending on the requirement, right? So buck means it generally decrease the voltage, steps down the voltage from high voltage. So here we can step down from 30 volt to 12 volt, and that 12 volt can be used for applications like battery storage. And if we want, we can operate in boost mode and step up the voltage from 8 volt to 24 volt to run the loads like LEDs. So the advantages of this system is that they have high efficiency and low output. And these are some of the DC loads which can be utilized for this application. So advantage of this proposed system is space efficiency, and it's highly efficient to obtain a maximum power from the solar tree panel structure. And it's cost effective as we are using an inexpensive Raspberry Pi Pico controller. And also it's a scalability which can be suitable for urban street like CV charging and remote applications. So in the conclusion, we can see that by using the solar tree with HHO and Raspberry Pi Pico, we can able to obtain a sustainable and space efficient solution of renewable energy system. And HHO proved robust in tracking MPP under partial shading. And it extends to, we can extend this to larger solar tree. And this paper, as it is speaking more about how to obtain a clean energy. So this work is related with the SDG goal 7, which is affordable and green energy. So thank you. Final, and I'd like to thank again the organizer for giving me this opportunity. Thank you all. Is there any doubt in this presentation? You can, the audience can post it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your excellent explanation about the topic.
Thank you, sir.
So next I invite Engineer Jayaprakash sir from St. Joseph College of Engineering to tell the concept on the analysis of this research paper, sir. Please welcome, sir.
So good evening to everyone. Sir, my voice is audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yeah, sir. Sir, good evening. Good evening to everyone.
Sorry for the disturbance. Please switch on your camera. Yes, sir. Please put that in a presenter mode.
So good evening to one and all present here. So first of all, I like to thank the organizer to giving this opportunity to present the hybrid renewable
Still, it's not presented, but please check it.
Sir, hello, sir. Presentation is visible, sir.
No, sir. Still, it's in viewable in a PPT only, not in a presenting.
Sir, present in full screen, sir. Sir,
this is a Windows 2007 MS PowerPoint, right?
Yes,
So,
yes, sir.
yeah, exit the sharing screen, sir, and reconnect it with the sharing screen. It will appear presenting mode. Just click that presenting mode and go to the presenters. Exit the sharing.
Just
yeah. Now you put the sharing. Just click the share button. In that button, we have the presented mode screen. Just click that and present it.
So now it is visible, sir.
No, sir. Just exit it, sir. Just exit it.
Okay, sir.
Before sharing the screen, please present the slideshow and then share the screen. It will appear.
Okay.
Use Alt Tab to switch the zoom and share the screen.
Sir, now it is okay, sir.
Yeah, now it's clear, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I would like to thank organizer to giving this opportunity to present the hybrid renewable energy systems for rural rectification. So this topic will be cover the some of SDGs. So the first SDG is SDG number 1, no poverty. So how we are achieving into this no poverty means for rural rectification made possible by hybrid renewable energy system. This system will be improve the living standards and create the employment opportunity and reduce the poverty by enabling economic development. So this topic will be cover also SDG 2, that is zero hunger. So electrification can support agricultural activity and improving the crop storage and processing, and potentially it increase the food security. And also it cover the SDG 7, decent work and economic growth. So electrification can stimulate economic growth by providing electricity for business, industries and household, and creating more jobs and opportunities. And this will be cover the SDG 13 also, climate action. So by replacing the fossil fuel based electricity generation with renewable energy sources, it will be reduce the greenhouse gases emission and contribute to mitigating the climatic change. So this topic will be cover the 4 SDGs. So SDG 1, 2, 8 and 13. So what is a hybrid renewable energy system means? So we are going to connect the more than one renewable sources. So here I am showing into the 4-5 sources. So mainly we are concentrating into the renewable sources are solar energy and wind energy. So these two energy will be generated and they will be given into the converter. So we can convert it into, for example, we are considering into the solar means, so we are converting into the DC to DC, and after that we are converting into the DC to AC and giving into the our domestic appliances. And if we are considering into the wind energy means, so we are converting into the AC to DC. Again, we are converting into the DC to AC. Then will be we are giving into the our domestic loads. So this is the hybrid means we are going to connect the more than one sources. So I am going to present the paper on hybrid renewable energy system for rural rectification in developing countries. So this is the review paper. So what are the technique used means is to analyze the energy system models. We are using into the some tools. So tools and models. So what are all the tools are used, that will be we are going to discuss in this lecture. So in this paper, so latest energy system models and tools that help to plan hybrid renewable energy systems in rural areas for developing countries. It compares different models using a clear set of criteria to find the most suitable one. So in this paper, they are considering into the 27 models are they are considering. So out of 27 models, they are taking into the 7 models that will be comparing into the for best solution. So flowchart. So how we are reviewing into this methodology means first they are collecting into the data. The data will be collected through either Google Scholar or Google or review paper that will be identified into the existing tools. So we have more than 100 tools are there for analyzing the HRES system. So out of this 100 tools, so in this paper they are taking into the 27 tools. So out of 27 tools, they are taking into, so best tools are, they are selecting into the best tools of 10. Out of 27, they are choosing into the 10 tools. So the 10 tools are listed here. So this is the comparison table. So first they are taking into the Homer, that is hybrid optimization model for electric renewables. This is the conventional type. So this is for strong modeling for hybrid system and easy to use. So widely validated. So we have some disadvantage. This is not a open source. So we are using into the Homer means we are not analyze the spatial data, and also it will be no network analysis. So we go for the next one is improved hybrid optimization by genetic algorithm. This is also conventional method. So it will be gives the good optimization feature and supports many hybrid technologies. So this is also not a open source. So it will be also lack of spatial and network analysis. So to avoid these drawbacks, we go for the GSI model based analysis. So under this, the first one is GeoSim, Geospatial Rural Energy Access Simulation Model. So it will be the first two methods we can't analyze the spatial one. So that's why we go for the GSI model one. So the third one will be includes the basic spatial analysis and using for a early stage planning. So this is also we have some limitation. This will be moderate GSI capability. And fourth one is int GI. So this is also GSI model based analysis. So this is the open source analysis. So this will be give the strong spatial analysis and moderate technical modeling. So this is also we have some drawback, that is less user friendly, limited forecasting for future tech trends. So the last one is open source spatial rectification tools. So this is also, the name also implies that this is also open source only. So this is gives the advanced spatial and network analysis, and this also gives some drawbacks, that is moderate technology modeling and complex to set up. So in this paper what they are saying means, so we have a 7 models are they are taking. So out of these 7 models, we have a own advantage and own merits and demerits for each and every model tools. So for better usage, what they are going to do means they are going to combine the old conventional method along with the GSM model method. That is the main thing they are doing this paper. So from this conclusion, so the study suggests strategy to improve these models by upgrading their features of using them together to find onset and int GS, which are open source and secured highly in the evaluation, are the most suitable. So that's why I am saying, so we are this paper will be conclude so they are combine the conventional model as well as GSM model. So implementation, where they are implementing means, so in Bihar we have one village, Dharanai, so which is full and fully solar powered village, and effort to develop a model solar villages across the country. So the initiative aims to reduce the reliance on non-renewable energy sources and provide the sustainable energy solution for rural communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay Prakash sir. Very informative speech about that topic.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So dear participants, any queries you can type in the chat box. So at the end of the session, we'll answer for your queries. Thank you, sir. Next I invite Dr. P. Selvam sir from Government College of Engineering, Tirunelveli, to speak about the wireless power transfer for EVs and smart cities. Welcome, sir. Selvam sir, is available, sir? Are you here? JP said it's okay, sir. You can type.
Okay,
You can
okay, 1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
Welcome, sir. Selvam, sir.
Sir, is it audible?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, should I share your PPT, sir?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Sir, unable to see the PPT, sir, but the voice audible.
Sir,
Voice audible, sir. PPT unable to see.
can you able to see my slide also?
No, sir. Please kindly. Right now only it's showing, sir. Please share right now.
Now it's okay, sir. Visible. Your slide visible, sir.
Yeah, okay, sir. Right.
Visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Visible.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. So, good evening to all of you. Today I am going to talk about an efficient wireless power transfer based fast charging system for electric vehicles. So, in this paper comes under our SDG 4 goals, goal 11. So, climate action. So, first of all, what is the need of wireless power
charging system. What is the need of wireless charging system for electric vehicles? Petrol vehicles are converted into e-vehicles. The main drawback of the e-vehicle is wired charging is very difficult because and also no charging stations are available nearby. So no need for, but when we are going for wireless charging system, no need for human intervention. So charging is fully automobile, and also have any long charging cables and cost-effective charging infrastructures able to provide. Can charge the battery at a very fast rate, needs less maintenance and also eco-friendly. So this wireless charging system will be very much effective if, if in the places like traffic signals, spots, parking spots, etc. Right. So here we are going to when we are using the wired charging system, we need to uh, wait for some time, and also large amount of this charging station is not yet located. But when we are using the wireless charging systems, so we are not need of any wired systems, and these are all the advantages. So that's why we are going for wireless charging system also. So in case of the wireless charging system, we may have a static charging and dynamic charging conditions also. So we are able to charge the vehicles static by using a static wireless charging system and dynamic wireless charging system. In static wireless charging system, the vehicle need to stay in a place and we have to charging it. But in case of the dynamic conditions, so during the movement of the vehicle, electric vehicle, we are able to charging it. So in this paper, the main objective of the paper is to charge the battery of electric vehicles by using a wireless power transfer method also. And also the main aim of the paper is to attain the maximum efficiency during the wireless transfer and to obtain the unity power factor. So by means of that, we are able to efficiently transfer the power, and through that we are able to charging the electric vehicle efficiently. So for that case, we are using a frequency tracking algorithm. It's used to track the optimum frequency to increase the power transfer capability also. During the movement of the vehicles, so the movement of base, so when vehicle is moving, so we have to track the vehicle through the frequency tracking algorithm. So by means of that, we are able to do the wireless power transfer in efficiency, and also by improve the power factor of the system, we are able to transfer maximum power through the wireless power transfer system. So for that case, here in this paper, we are in this paper they discussed proposed method and also conventional technique also. So this is a black diagram. So it consists of grid, rectifier, DC to high frequency AC inverter, and also coupling circuit, and another rectifier, and also we are going to connect to E battery also. So here we are going to track the frequency tracking algorithm here. So first, when you are considering a grid, we may use a single phase supply system. Whatever the supply is rectified and converted into DC. So that DC is converted into a high frequency inverter. So from that inverter, we are giving a supply to the coupling circuit. So coupling circuit, we have two coils. One coil it will be used in vehicle, and another coil it will be embedded in the track also or road also, right? So again, we are going to store the charges in the battery, e-vehicle battery after rectifying it. So here we are going to track the frequency of the algorithm, frequency of the we are going to track the frequency. So by means of that, we are going to obtain the optimum frequency of the system. By means of that, we are going to control the inverter. So this is a power circuit. It consists of a single phase AC is connected to a rectifier, right, in primary side, and also that after the output of the rectifier is connected to the high frequency inverter. Then it will be given to the wireless power transfer circuit. Again, we are going to convert into DC. That and DC power is stored in the battery, e-vehicle batteries. This is a power circuit, and this is the overall circuit diagram in MATLAB simulations. So this is the output of the rectifier. So this is a AC input. Input is given to the rectifier circuit in primary side of the input, and also output voltage of the rectifier is we got it. So it is around when EV is in motion, it may deviate from the charge track.
Selvam sir is facing some error, sir. Network error.
There is a decrease in power factor and efficiency of the system. So that's why we are going for the frequency tracking system also. This is a simple PWM control technique which will be used for inverter control. And this is operating frequency.
Sorry to disturb you. Your PPT is not visible.
Once again. Can you able to see?
Yeah, sir. Just go to your PPT.
Can you able to see?
No, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay.
Visible, sir.
Okay, sir. So this is a impedance of the circuit. So 85 kilohertz, and send the L1 network C1 C2 of a coupling circuit. So by means of that, we are able to get. We are going to track this the frequency 85 kilohertz by using the frequency tracking algorithm, right? So provide a resonant frequency of both primary and secondary coil. It will be found around 83.350 kilohertz. This is a frequency tracking algorithm. Uh, so here we are going to initialize the parameters, and also we have to find the efficiency of the power transfer system, and also power factor is equal to power output by int. We are giving a input as a power input and also power output is output power of the what is called in case of what is once again. Yes. So here we are going to give this the input power and also output power as a given as a input parameter to the system. So we are going to find out the efficiency and also power factor by using this uh, algorithm. We are going to find the optimum frequency when you are going to match the whatever the tracking frequency is equal to the desired frequency. We are going to stopping it and also the exact resonant frequency we are going to achieve. So this is a switching sequences. We got it for the 3-level inverter also. This is the output of the inverter. It's around 225 volt. And output of the coupling circuit is around 216 volt. This is the output of the secondary rectifier. So this voltage which will be given to the battery of the EV. From the studies, so through the conventional methods, so they achieved actual frequency is 85 kilohertz. The proposed frequency tracking algorithm, so they achieved 83.348 kilohertz. The efficiency of the system in conventional techniques is 69, and also the proposed frequency tracking algorithm is 73. And per factor, it will be achieved unity in case of the frequency tracking algorithm, right? And product of the efficiency and per factor, we achieved like 73.4. Right? So here. So this is a conventional method and also frequency tracking algorithm we are going to achieve. So conclusion. So charging is done by means of the wireless power transfer system is effectively implemented through conventional method and also frequency tracking method. So the entire simulation of wireless transfer system is presented in the MATLAB simulation software in the referred channel also. Right. So the wireless power transfer charging system can effectively charge the e-vehicle So here.
Sir, your voice is breaking and your PPT is not visible. Some technical issues, sir is lifted, I think so. Network issue is there for sir. Please.
Yes, Niranjan. Sir left.
Yeah, sir. Sir is lifted. Please go with another speaker.
Okay.
Sir?
Sir,
Is it audible? Sir, any doubt?
your voice is now only audible, sir. So can you able to present right now?
Audible, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir. You're audible right now, but it's breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Yes. Breaking. Okay. Do you have any doubt regarding this?
Yes, sir. If you did you complete it or you are going to present right now?
Pardon, sir? Is not audible?
Sir,
Are you
voice
going to
audible, sir.
present right now?
Yeah, I finished my presentation.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay,
Shall
sir.
we move to next one?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Selvam, sir, for his excellent talk on the topic, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ah,
Shall we move to the next participant, sir?
thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
So next I invite Dr. J. Thanasekhar, sir, from Sri Ishwar College of Engineering to speak on the AI-driven optimization of energy use in data centers. Please welcome, sir. Thanasekhar, sir, slide visible, sir.
So before sharing, please present your screen and after you share, sir. Then only it will show. Please exit this sharing, sir, first. Go to your PPT and present the PPT and then come back to Zoom and share the screen. Present? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sir. Go to your PPT, sir. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Dhanaseka sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Sir, your voice is not audible. Just go to Zoom. So did you have it, sir? So I just break, not audible. Please speak right now. No, it's not audible. Sir, please leave this meet and again join. Just wait for a few minutes. Sir will join again. Sir, please move on to next speaker. In between that speaker, I will arrange the Dhanasekhar sir speakers to talk next.
Okay, Niranjan. So next I invite Dr. P. Anparasu sir from, Arul King sir from St. Xavier Catholic College of Engineering.
Sir,
can you able to hear my voice, sir? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Myself, J. Arul King. Can you able to hear my voice? Kindly reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, sir, your voice is.
Sir, I will request Anparasu sir, please wait, sir. After that, you can present, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Arul King sir, you can proceed, sir.
Okay, I can present the presentation, right? I am going to share my PPT. Okay, 1 minute. My presentation is viewable?
Yeah, your presentation is viewable, sir. Just click slideshow.
Yeah.
And from beginning.
Now it's
go ahead, sir.
My video is needed, actually?
Yeah, sir, your video is needed. Are you able to turn on your video?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you for that. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. 1 minute. So, good evening to one all present here. Myself, Dr. J. Arul King, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering. Today, I'm going to present the topic on deep learning models for power theft detection. Okay, so this is the main topic today I'm going to present. I'm happy to present the presentation in the IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. So, introduction about this topic is the power theft is a global issue. It gives a very economic and safety impact. Okay, it's the very important thing is economically we need to be very strong. We have an issue as well as the in safety concerns also we have an issue. And traditionally we have a lot of detection systems are available, but these systems have a limited methods. And if we introduce an AI which will be very useful, that is artificial intelligence based methods will help us in scalable ways, and also it will give us an intelligent solution for our new coming defects. And the graph shows actually the 1 year how much India losses, nearly $16 billion India losses because of this power theft. So this is a very big issue, and all over the world nearly $38 billion every year it is lost because of this power theft. Okay, and what is power theft? We can say is it is an unauthorized use or bypassing of electricity meters. That's what we generally understand. That is the unauthorized use or bypassing of electricity meter. And this can be done manually or electronically also. So people will be doing this in manually or in electronically also nowadays people are doing in smart meters. So in our Tamil Nadu, soon electronical meters are going to come. That is, smart meters are going to become. And commonly, this is in residence place as well as in the industrial area. And the impact of the power theft is that is the voltage instability and also the power outage. Okay, so the instability in the voltage, when the people use unauthorized usage of power, this will be leads to a voltage instability and also increased traffic for honest customers. The people who are paying will have a very unpleasant traffic because of this. And this denotes the table denotes how much loss in each grid and how they are billing and unit billing, how it is nearly 93% only billing by some places, and some places 96, 97, and some places only 60% of the total power is billed, and 40% actually been taken as a power theft. The traditional deduction methods. So normally how we detect the power theft is manual audit. Generally, manual audit will help, normally is there, and this will also help. And even in smart meters with alerts, okay, there also we have some techniques to find the direct deduction. And also this is these methods, traditional methods, have a limited accuracy and very less scalability. Okay. And the role of deep learning. So coming to our point is the role of deep learning. So deep learning, what it does, it learns the pattern in large data set. Okay, we have in India, if you're going to find the power theft, the pattern is very, very large. So the data set will be very large. So deep learning will help us to find the pattern from the large data set. And also it will identify the anomaly in usage behavior. So when anomaly comes, deep learning will help us to find which place and where the anomaly take place and how it can be solved. And next is the adapts over time with more data. So if we have more data, the time also it will be taking place, but soon the more high performance computing will help in this regard. Next is related works are the literature survey about some 5 to 6 topics I have taken. So based on this, the methodology we used is reinforcement learning plus DNA, neural network based algorithms. And the data set mainly used here is IST, that's the Iranish data set. And the limitation behind this inefficient adaptability. Insight is inefficient adaptability and lack of exploration and generation problems. So in electricity, we cannot, specific problem cannot be done. Generalizing the problem is one of the main limitation. Next is CNN plus DNA, so methodology. So here all the same data set is used. And by this algorithm, if CNN is used, more computation time might be needed. Okay, the computational time required by the CNN will be much more higher. Next is the RNN based recurrent neural network analysis. So here they use a different data set, SGCC data set. This is also a similar data set related to Iranish data set. And here also the when neural network comes, the general limitations comes is the computational time. And next CNN plus LSTM. So here the important thing is the limitation is the open source, here the open source data set, but the limitation is costly due to the installation of devices and sensors, because LSTM requires more devices and sensor components. And next, the ML machine learning based works have the class imbalance problem, because the limitation in the number of groups will be there. And next methodology is XGBoost. So here we use the same data set. Here the limited results due to analysis in electrical consumption. Okay, the results are a little bit limited. Next is the block diagram of the methodology. First important thing is the data set finding. And in the data set, solve the data set in the imbalance problem. So we have to balance the data set first, and then we split the data set into 80% for training and 20% for testing purpose. The whole data set we have taken 80% for training purpose and 20% for testing. Generally, this we do. And then in that training data set, again, validation 80 is for percentage for training, and then 20% for validation also used. And future extractors, generally we use in deep learning is CNN based algorithm and LSTM is generally used. And next is the classification here, how the energy is theft or not, or the power is theft or not is defined by the FCM, fuzzy C-means clustering based algorithms are used. And then the model is developed or compared with the common performance matrices. And the block diagram of the methodology, general block diagram, we can say that the input data set we find, and then the data pre-processing is done. Here, the filling of missing data, make balanced data, and data splitting. So the main three important things will be done in this phase, that is the filling of the missing data. And because the data set will be a raw data, so we have to make the data to be a fully conformed data, so that filling of missing data, and then the making the balanced data, and then the data splitting also to be done. And then the second tier, we have feature extractions, the automation of the CNN based algorithm as well as the LSTM. So in CNN, we have pooling, convolution neural networks will be there, activation functions will be there, base functions will be there. So I'm just giving a overview of the CNN. And next is the LSTM based algorithms will have the memory allocations for doing the neural network analysis. And next is the third tier, that is actually flattening of the layer and then densing of the layer. And here also the activation function, mainly we use softmax or a normal the optimization algorithm like Adam optimizations will be included here. And the output we get the theft or the honor customers. That's what we get. And the proposed LSTM architecture also be explained here. So here the space of data set, total data set is given inside, and the feature allocation, dense layer is taken, and it is converted into a matrix format. And then the layer one, each layer mathematical analysis is done. And this is given to the flattening layer. And at last, here also the same output is detected. And the evaluation matrices, confusion matrix is generally taken place. And here, main important evaluation matrices is normally the accuracy we generally have. So in training phase, it is almost 90 above 90. And in validation, we get above 90, but still it is plus or minus 80 to 90. The validation is there based upon our method. And the precision also the similar way. And the recall method also. So these are the important evaluation metrics, that is accuracy, precision, recall, and altogether many F1 score, MCC, sensitivity, specificity, and many other false positive, false negative, rate, and all these things. So the many other different matrices are analyzed, and from this the algorithm performance is taken place. And here also the same is described in the another bar chart. And challenges and limitations. So main important challenge is the data privacy and availability. How will you take the data, the whole country, how we are going to take the data? India, if you're going to take the data privacy and availability, it's a very big task. And then the model interpretability. So in Tamil Nadu, there will be a different model. In Kerala, there will be a different model. And how we are going to integrate all these models. Even in urban area, there will be a different model. In rural area, how the different models are there. So the model interpretability is very much needed. And then evolving the theft techniques. So in future, maybe a different way of techniques may evolve. So we have to find which techniques, how to solve that. That's the main important challenges. And in conclusion, we can say that deep learning offers a very promising accuracy and but the important thing is time consuming will be a little bit higher.
And need for real-time expandable system. The deep learning should be very much implemented in the real-time system, and integration with smart grid infrastructure. That's a main important scenario in future days. Okay, thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Actually, sir, this is actually some innovative method, I think. It's a theft detection. We are using deep learning, correct, sir?
Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
a very, very good concept, sir. Really is a very informative speech. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
So next I call upon Dhanasekhar, sir. Are you there, sir? Dhanasekhar, sir, from Eastward College of Engineering. Unpressed, sir.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir? Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Share my screen, sir. So whether my screen is visible? So whether my
slide not visible, sir, but your voice audible. Now it's okay, sir. It's audible. It's visible.
Visible, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. So
yes, sir. You can proceed, sir.
So, good evening, and I'd like to thank the IGEN coordinators and volunteers for nominating my name for this particular pre-conference. And the title what I'm chosen is Floating Solar PV System, Efficiency and Scalability. And the SDG goal that is related to affordable and clean energy, that is SDG 7. And myself, Anparsup P, working as Assistant Professor in Department of EEE, Sri Ishwar College of Engineering. And why? Why we need to get into floating solar PV system? Nowadays, the world is increasingly turning towards renewable energy sources to meet its growing energy demand. For example, in India's highest energy demand, power demand is on May 30, 2024, and it reached 250 gigawatt of energy. But in Tamil Nadu, same year and same month, we have reached a peak demand of 20,830 megawatt. That is equivalent to 454.32 million units we have consumed on that particular day. And why? Solar energy, in particular, holds immense promise due to its abundance and environmental friendliness. Floating FPV system offers a unique solution by utilizing water reservoirs and optimizing land use and providing additional benefits such as, most important thing, it reduces water evaporation. And the maximum efficiency of FPV system is crucial. It depends on the wind spread, adoption, and long-term viability. And moreover, the wind speed need to be calculated in FPV system so that the widespread adaptation and long-term viability is possible. For less than with 10 megawatt in 2010, India has added significant PV capacity over past decade, that is achieving 50 gigawatt by 2022. And if you see our target by 2030, India is targeting about 500 gigawatt of renewable energy deployment, out of which 280 gigawatt is expected from solar PV alone. This calls for every 55 gigawatt of solar capacity every year until 2030. Well, the chart that I have shown over here, it displays a cumulative achievement, that is installed capacity of renewable energy source in megawatt in India, and this I took it from a MNRE website. For example, the solar PV system, the installed capacity is 105 gigawatt, whereas wind is just 50,000 megawatt, and out of which the total installed renewable energy capacity in India is 1,72,000. But if you see the deeper side of solar PV system, ground mounted solar PV is 81 gigawatt, grid connected is 17 gigawatt, whereas hybrid solar components are around just less than 2.87 gigawatt, and off-grid solar is 4.74 gigawatt. But if you see, hardly if you see, the floating solar PV installed capacity in India is less than 500 megawatt. I will show in upcoming slides where it is installed. So why? The need for floating photovoltaic system, it increased the efficiency and moreover it decreased the evaporation rate. In my study where I have worked, I have given the full detail about the evaporation rate, and it decreases algae growth and decreases dust effect, and moreover the land conservation is reduced. And this is the overview of FPV system architecture, where solar PV system is mounted on a floating system that is called pontoon, and that pontoon is controlled with the help of tied within mooring system. And the output of the solar PV system is used with an underground cable, and it is connected to a DC to DC converter. And this DC to DC converter is fine-tuned with the help of an MPPT. And nowadays, more machine learning algorithms are there, like for random forest is the most efficient one in this type of cases. And further, this DC to DC is converted into AC with the help of a rectifier in order to synchronize with the grid. And moreover, in floating solar PV system, these three parameters play a vital role. One is irradiation, temperature, and angle variation due to water wave. And remaining things are conventional one, and we need to focus on these three parameters. Based on these three parameters, we need to fine tune the MPPT. And as I said earlier, the output of FP is controlled through DC to DC converter and MPPT block, and this control algorithm adjusts the converter's duty cycle based on the variations with respect to irradiation, temperature, and panel motion. And just like that, we can't get into any site until otherwise we get proper permission. The work that I have done first is I have visited the field survey. The steps to follow the field survey is we need to choose a particular village, and you need to verify which that village comes under which block. Then we need to approach a particular block development officer and local panchayat for conducting a field survey. And after that, I have conducted a field survey in a particular village in order to find out the infrastructure facilities. And step 4, based on the canal for FFB erection, we need to find the water availability and other requirements too. And finally, implemented the 2 kilowatt FPV system that particular village, and analyze the performance of FPV system with variation of irradiation level and load condition. And finally, the site selection I have chosen is near Kondambatti, Coimbatore district, Tamil Nadu. In this case study, the comparative study of FPV system with ground-mounted PV system using PV software is analyzed, and the comparison result of this FPV and ground-mounted FPV is compared at the last. Furthermost, I have added the cost analysis of various pumping systems is also done in this research work. And the land use pattern of that particular village I have displayed over here due to lack of time. Let me skip these 2 slides. This is the Coimbatore geographical area, and this is the plant I have implemented in the pond that is located in Kondambatti village. The FPV system has an area of 29 meters square. It covers 20% of the reservoir, out of which the total area is 144 meters square. And the left hand side of the bottom image, it shows 20% of 3D image view of 20% cover area of the pond. And the third slide image shows that 100% coverage of the total pond. And the polycrystalline cell I have chosen for solar PV, and in this the maximum efficiency is 330 watt peak. In this case, I am using 4 pontoons, out of which the pontoons are with a radius of 2.43 meters, and the distance between those 2 pontoons are 6.5 meters. And remaining things, the rails to connect all those pontoons and the solar PV modules are normal as the previous one. The cooling system, uh, the first image shows the solar PV system on pond. The second image shows is a rooftop, and the second image the solar thermal. Using thermal scanner, I have scanned the solar PV system. On rooftop, it shows 125.5 Fahrenheit, whereas floating solar PV it shows only 106.4 Fahrenheit. So temperature is also reduced in the solar PV. So an overall energy generation of the particular site in FPV system is around 1600 kilowatt of energy. But Whereas the ground-mounted system of same capacity, you could able to generate only 1,450 kilowatt of energy per year. So furthermore, the performance ratio of solar PV system is 88.7%, while the performance ratio of ground-mounted is around only 88.1%. As a result, the evaporation rate for 20% of cover area, I could able to control 22.23 centimeter per year of FPV system. So the cost estimation of this system, it comes around 1,71,000 in INR, in the Indian rupees, and I have compared this cost analysis of various pumping systems. I have considered as a life cycle cost. LCC stands for life cycle cost for FPV system, for pumping system for irrigation, and electrified pumps for irrigation, and the third one is diesel operated pump for irrigation. As we all know, the FPV should be very, very less. So same result I got it for LCC of FPV system for irrigation. The LCC is around for 25 years life cycle cost. I have calculated for 25 years. It is around 3,000 rupees, around 3,000 for 1 HP system. Same way, LCC for electrified pumps for irrigation for 1 HP motor, the cost is around 3,45,000. But unfortunately, the LCC for diesel operated pump for irrigation, the life cycle cost comes around 4,75,000, which is more. Now it's not affordable, I can say. So in this, as a result, the FPV system is better with 0.6% when compared with ground-mounted PV system. And the proposed FPV system, the operation rate controls 22.23 centimeter per year for just 20% of cover area. This efficiency may become increases to 3 to 5% based on the cover area. And scalability, India, we know the seashore areas more and more dams we have, so we could able to generate 280 gigawatt of solar power with next 20 to 30 years. So scale-up challenges, it have high capital cost, maintenance issues and policy gaps, and grid integration is the most drawback in this type of cases. So the last two slides, I have showing the regional overview of floating solar projects in India. So three projects are in commissioned. One is in Madhya Pradesh of 90 megawatt, and the planned capacity 600 megawatt. And in Kerala, they have commissioned 92 megawatt by the year 2022. And in Telangana, they have commissioned 100 megawatt plant by the year 2022. And the follow-up plants are in Assam, they have planned to implement 100 megawatt, in Chhattisgarh 15 megawatt, and in Odisha 72 megawatt. Not only in India, why not Tamil Nadu? In Tamil Nadu, we have implemented two solar floating photovoltaics. First and foremost, it was implemented in Thoothukudi with a capacity of 25.3 megawatt in March 2022, and it could be able to control the water evaporation rate of 60%, and it was inaugurated by our CM sir. And the second plant, yes, it is in Coimbatore, Perigulam Lake, with a capacity of 140 kilowatt. By the year, it is commissioned by the year 2024, last year, sir. With a total capital cost of 1.45 crores. So thank you, Professor, for the opportunity given to me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the nice presentation.
Thank you.
So next, I invite Selva Pradeep sir from St. Xavier Catholic College. Welcome, sir. Yes. Dhanasek, sir? Yes.
Yes, sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Your voice is audible, sir.
Okay, sir. Let me continue.
Yes.
Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay, sir. So a very good evening to one and all. I was facing some network glitch. Sorry for the delay and pardon me. So I have, this is Dr. J. Dhanashekhar, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, Sri Ishwar College of Engineering. I would like to thank the entire team for providing me with this opportunity to present my research topic AI driven optimization of energy use in data center. Why I have choose this as data center. In this digital world, data center plays a major role for storing, accessing, and processing of all the data. Where comes the picture of optimization of energy use, which is done with the help of artificial intelligence technology. That's what I'm going to present in this research work. So my abstract of this research is data center grows exponentially with respect to all the data, whatever we are dealing in our day-to-day life. Since everything is digitized, all we want to store, say for example, bank data, government sector, everything depends upon the digital world. Okay, so for that purpose, energy is to be minimized while without compromising the performance parameter. And this work presents an AI-driven framework that optimizes the energy consumption using machine learning algorithm that is used for predicting how workload is balanced and how effectively the server is managed, and also how the cooling systems are controlled when the temperature is getting increased. After that, this is integrated with real-time data and automation, which enables the efficient and adaptive energy efficient system. And the results shows that there is a 30% of energy saving without any compromisation in the quality, which demonstrates that artificial intelligence is creating sustainable, cost-effective data center operations. Okay. Now let me brief what is this data center. It is a facility that houses computing infrastructure where whatever we are doing for data transfer, like server, monitoring, storage system, all the network equipments like routers, switches, whatever we are dealing in our day-to-day life, which is used to store, process, and to distribute all large volume of data globally. And it acts as a physical backbone for all the recent technologies like cloud computing, internet services, and enterprise IT operations. So these are all the various components involved in the data center. That is server for using application running process and handling data processing tasks. And for storage, we have to go with storing the data and have to back up the data whenever it is needed. And networking devices like switches, routers, firewalls for routing the data from one end to another end. And cooling system to maintain optimal temperatures to prevent overheating. If overheating is occurring, which means that there will be a malfunctioning of all the data. And power supply unit, it should be given with uninterrupted power supply, UPS, batteries, and generators. Also, while doing the data transfer, security plays a major role, physical security also given. So all these components mentioned in this slide for the data center should be maintained with an optimal energy. That is what explained in this presentation. So the main energy challenge in this data center approaches, that is, it requires high energy consumption. So because of this high energy consumption, heat also will be getting dissipated more. For that, cooling requirement is to be done, and carbon footprints also to be monitored, and underutilized services also, servers also to be monitored, and it should be put in idle mode, and scalability and sustainability complex. So on as a whole, this data center consumes overall 2% of this global electricity, which means that it is consuming a huge electricity, which is given by IEA during the year 2003. And cooling, server utilization, idle energy plays key energy drains of this energy challenge and need optimization for all these parameters. So in this research work, I have concentrated on 3 approaches. One is machine learning, another one is reinforced learning, another one is clustering and forecasting. So far, I have worked on machine learning process and reinforcement learning. So machine learning is used for predicting the workload and energy need. Reinforcement learning is used for optimizing the cooling dynamically. Let me take a scenario for how that machine learning algorithm is used, and it is explained. So let me explain the scenario, that is data center monitored during the day, that is the traffic of the data center monitoring during the daytime. So morning, and it is divided into morning as well as in the evening, which means that, say for example, if you are going with the YouTube or live streaming of video, any video, Netflix or any video if you are watching, morning it will be of less usage, and even and at the evening time it will be of high usage. First thing, this is what to be identified, and accordingly the server data center should switch the data. So why? Because morning is users are less, in the sense more of us all of us will be busy with work, school, and only few will be using the streaming videos. And ML, machine learning algorithm, is used for observing this pattern over time and learns that energy demands is lower in that morning. So machine learning algorithm is used for predicting this low usage energy at the monitoring time. So once it is predicted, it automatically reduces the number of active servers and slows down the cooling systems also. Once cooling system is slowed down, energy usage also will be minimized. Whereas in evening time, the usage will be high, and after 6 p.m., millions of users will be starting streaming, which means that ML has to be predicted that more number of users are using, and initially the servers that are put in idle mode should come into the picture, and cooling system also should act accordingly. So ML has already predicted the traffic spike based on the past data, and it proactively powers up more servers and adjusts cooling to handle the load efficiently before the spike happens. So all the process will be inside the data center will be moved to on state. What is the key benefit of using this approach? In the sense, instead of waiting for the systems to get overloaded and then reacting, so once everything is overburden, everything will go strong. So wastage of energy, time, everything. So machine learning algorithm allows the data center to prepare in advance and reduces the energy waste and improving its performance. Next scenario I have used for reinforcement learning is that smart cooling system in data center. So initially machine learning algorithm is used for predicting the duration of the data when more server will be in peak time to identify the busiest hour. Now reinforcement algorithm is used for cooling system to act smartly, right? So this is consider a data center which is having more laptops. So all of the laptops will be dissipating the heat. So for that, cooling system should be trained accordingly using this reinforcement algorithm to minimize the wastage of energy. RL is like teaching a robot to keep the room cool without any wastage of energy. And RL agent, which is nothing but AI controller, monitors all the entire room temperature, humidity, airflow, and energy uses. And it tries different cooling settings like adjusting fan speeds or turning off chillers on and off. So according to that room temperature, this will be acting, and this is what trained using this reinforcement algorithm. Every time it makes a move, it gets feedback that if the server stays cool and energy is low, everything is fine. Whereas if too much of energy or temperature is high, it should give a penalty that a warning should be given. That is what trained using this reinforcement algorithm. So over time, in the sense, the RL system learns the best cooling actions for every situation, that is day versus night or hot versus cool weather, light versus heavy load. It adjusts accordingly with respect to the real-time data. And this is what used in the Google DeepMind, which uses RL algorithm, that is reinforcement algorithm, to reduce the cooling energy. So as the data says that 40% of the energy is reduced in this case. So, and overall 15% of energy is saving, and PUE, I'll be explaining in the next slide, which is dropped from 1.19 to 1.12, which shows a major improvement when RL is used in this Google DeepMind technology. So this is the statistical summary before using the AI technology and after using the optimization, AI optimization. There is power usage effectiveness. Before AI, it is nothing but 1.8. After using AI, it is 1.4, and the percentage improvement is 22%. And idle server energy, that is put in idle mode when the server is not in use, it is 100 megawatts hour. And after introducing this AI technology, it is 70 megawatts hour. So which shows that there is 30% improvement in the optimization technique included. And finally, cooling energy consumption by reinforcement algorithm. Once AI is, before AI, it is 200 megawatts hour, and after AI, it is 130 megawatts hour, which shows that there is 35% improvement. So what are all the benefits of using this AI optimization is it uses energy cost efficiency savings, which means that there is millions per year in large centers. So overall data in globally, if you assume that the millions of data is getting saved, and it improves the system reliability, and footprints or carbon emissions are also, it is getting minimized as once temperature is minimized, and it is scalable and autonomous management system. What are all the challenges that are involved in using this AI optimization is initial cost is high because we want to train more and more number of data, and complexity also high. And depending upon the high quality data, your complexity also will be getting increased, and black box nature of some AI models also plays a critical role, which are all the challenges in the AI model. And future outlook, what are all the future work that can be enhanced as autonomous and AI management data center, and this can be integrated with renewables and smart grids for enhancing in future. And digital twins for predictive simulation is another future work of this work. So in research, while concentrating, this is the overview of the research what I have explained. Further enhancement can be done in advanced AI models for workload forecasting. I have done the basic workload model for analyzing 3 parameters, and deep reinforcement learning. I have worked on reinforcement learning for real-time energy control, and AI for renewable aware task scheduling, that is for putting the server in idle mode, and digital twins and AI enhanced simulation, self-optimizing and cooling infrastructure, secure and explainable AI in critical infrastructure, federated and edge AI for distributed data structure, or few research works related to this AI optimization in data-driven data center approach. In conclusion, once AI is introduced, it has a good energy optimization in the data center, which includes cooling part and everything. And empirical evidence shows that there is a reduced cost and emissions is also less with respect to carbon and improved efficiency, future-proofing infrastructure via intelligent system, right? So this is what about the overview of my research work, which was explained. That is AI-driven data center approach optimization. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So next I call upon Selva Pradeep, sir. Are you there, sir? Selva Pradeep from St. Xavier Catholic College of Engineering.
Celebrate, sir, is not available today. Some network issues.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you. So next I call upon Nisha, ma'am, from St. Joseph Institute of Technology to speak about the internal lecture. Yes, ma'am. Welcome.
I'm audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Audible, ma'am. Slide also visible.
Okay, sir. Good evening, all. I am Dr. P. Nisha, working as Assistant Professor in Department of EEE, St. Joseph Institute of Technology. Today, I am going to explain topic of interdisciplinary insights into the evaluation of floating photovoltaic technology. Coming to the abstract, floating solar is a fast-growing technology expected to reach 10 kilowatt by 2030. Unlike land-based system, FBB requires collaboration from many fields: solar, civil, marine, and environmental engineering. This review looks at 400 selected studies out of 900 plus publications. It focuses on floating PV design, modeling, and environmental impacts. Key findings show that floating PV can reduce water evaporation, increase energy yield, and be cost effective with electricity cost dropping as low as $0.05 per kilowatt hour. Introduction to next, move on the introduction part. Traditional PV system demand a lot of land, creating conflict with farming, housing, and forest. Floating PV solves this by using lakes or oceans. Floating PVs increases energy efficiency through natural water cooling, reduces algae growth, and can even be integrated with hybrid system like wind or hydro. However, ocean deployment brings new challenges. Strong waves and winds require advanced structural and hydrodynamic knowledge. Unfortunately, most research still focus only on the solar part, ignoring marine and environmental aspects. Literature survey reviewed 900 papers, selected 400, focused on technical aspects of floating PV system. Research grouped into three core areas: design, modeling, and environmental effects. Major rise in publications after 2020, showing floating PV's growing relevance. Most studies based on economic analysis and case-based studies. Very few focus on core engineering. This is a floating PV system. Here, how PV works. Solar panels float on water and capture the sunlight. They rest on platform like high density polythene designed to stay steady even in rough waters. The electricity produced is converted from DC to AC using inverters. Anchors keep the system in place. The power goes to grid or can be stored back. Cooling from water improves efficiency by up to 12% and reduces algae and evaporation. Structure of PV system. Its key components: floating platform made of high density polythene pontoons and modular floats to provide and structural supports for PV panels. Support framework: aluminum or corrosion resistant steel frames designed for optimal health and sun exposure. Anchoring and mooring lines ensure system stability in varying water conditions. Electrical infrastructure, modular design and environmental consideration. For electrical infrastructure, it includes waterproof cable, inverters and junction boxes routed safely above or below waterline. In modular design, interlocking units for scalability and adaptable layouts per site geometry. Environmental consideration limits water coverage to under 60% and use durable, low impact material. Floating solar untapped potential. Floating panel PV saved land, making them ideal for crowded region. The market is expected to reach 11.7 billion by 2028. Also, they reduce water loss by 70% and their cooler temperature increases electricity generation by 5 to 15%. Environmental impacts of floating solar: reduce the water evaporation, algae growth control, aquatic ecosystem, water quality preservation, potential localized risk. So we facing the challenges in for floating PV system: harsh marine conditions, ocean waves, saltwater corrosion, and strong winds require tough structure. It maintains needs to increase due to demanding environmental factors. High initial cost, its expense rise with floating platform, anchoring, and waterproof material. This makes capital investment higher than for traditional land PV system. Environmental and regularly uncertain guidelines on water rights and ecosystem effects remain unclear. Case studies: floating PV project in Asia and Europe. One of the world's largest floating PV plants with 320 megawatt capacity in China, installed on over 400 hectares of water surface area. 13.7 megawatt power capacity with resilient design for typhoons and earthquakes in Japan. In Asia, biggest island PV system generating 60 megawatt in Singapore. Power local water treatment facilities very efficiently. And then hybrid solar hydro system part of EDP renewable initiates in Portugal. In future scope and research directions about PV system: offshore floating PV deploying robust floating solar system for tough ocean environment. Next one, hybrid renewable system combining floating PV with wind, hydropower and storage for reliable energy. The last one, smart monitoring and AI integration. AI and IoT for real-time system monitoring and predictive maintenance. Coming to the conclusion, with continued research and innovation, floating PV system can play a crucial role in achieving global renewable energy goals and supporting SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, and SDG 1, no poverty. Challenges remains in terms of structural design, environmental impact, and interdisciplinary integration. The technology shows strong potential for scalability, especially with advancement in offshore deployment and hybrid system. They provide multiple environmental benefits to reduce the evaporation, alkali control, and increase energy efficiency. Floating PV photovoltaics offer an innovative and space efficient alternative to traditional land-based solar installation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Very informative presentation. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I call upon Lada ma'am from Dr. MGR University. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Your voice audible, ma'am.
Sir, can you see the slides?
Yes, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Sir, thank you so much. And I could see the powerful and young package of students who are the office bearers of IGEN. Very good evening. Good evening, Selvaraj, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, from 7 o'clock onwards, we have been hearing more information about solar cells. Now, this is a presentation which talks about what type of solar materials that you can go in with, so that you can extract more number of electrons, and hence you can eradicate the electron trap sites. So that is all about the achievements, challenges, and future prospects of perovskite solar cells. Now, coming to the power generation, the solar power has consistently emerged as one of the most promising promising and reliable sources of power since the 25 and 35 years back. But silicon cells comparatively, they rule the solar technology and the market. But in competition with the silicon cells, nowadays we get the perovskite solar cells. Now, perovskite is on the screen, where you can see it's a naturally occurring mineral which comprises of calcium and titanium oxides. Now, what they do, why do we go with the perovskite nowadays than the silicon cells? Because they have more number of advantages of its sustainability, low weight, and you can also recyclable. And the greatest advantage is the tunable band gap between them. Now, moving on to the next slide, what do we have? Upon the perovskite solar cells, the metal halide perovskite solar cells, they have a keen features where you can get more and more light absorbing materials present in the solar cells. That means they can trap the enormous amount of light from the solar sun in such a way they can convert them into electric energy. Now, coming to the research paper which is published over in the year 2024, which says that this metal halide perovskite, they have the capability of converting light into the energy efficiency above 26.1%. Now, these are tunable band gaps. That means what? You can synthesize them with the different types of compositions, wherein you can adjust the band gap between the materials. Now, here the next point is the photoluminescence quantum yields, which has the greater efficiency to convert the light energy into electrical energy, and ease of fabrication. And you can easily fabricate this perovskite crystal by means of chemical vapor deposition. There are various techniques available, like physical vapor deposition, chemical vapor deposition, and the plasma spraying as well. But chemical vapor deposition seems to be very easy in manufacturing perovskite crystal types. Now, this is a crystalline structure where we have three types of this is being indicated by means of the chemical element. We have A, B, X, where A is also a cation and B is also a cation. But when we compare cation A and B, the cation size of A is much greater than B, and X comes under the halide ions, which is a chlorine, bromine, or iodine. So this is a structure where you can see the crystal structure of a cubic crystal structure, where we have corner atoms, 8 corner atoms are present, and we also have octahedral atoms and one atom at the center, and this atom is a halide atom. Now with that, we are moving on to the schematic diagram of a perovskite solar cell. Now what I am talking about is a single junction perovskite solar cell, because this research paper says that recently they confirmed that 26.1% of photon photo conversion efficiency has been achieved using a single junction solar cell itself. Now this is a schematic structure. Where do we have a metal electrodes at both ends, and we have a hole extraction layer and electron extraction layer. Between hole and the electron extraction layer, we have a perovskite layer. Now how do this perovskite layer act is very simple, because the explanation for any efficiency should come only from the atomic side. So invariably here also we explore the atomic bonding between them. So we have a conduction band and the valence band. The valence band is a filled energy level and conduction band is empty energy level. So when the solar energy strikes, what happens is electrons are being liberated from the lower energy level and they occupy the higher energy level. So what is being created is a recombination between the electrons and the holes, which leads to the conduction current, flow of electrons. Now with this, we are moving on to the power conversion efficiency. As I say that the highest documented power conversion efficiency for single junction solar perovskite solar cell is all about 26.1%, and this research is being done at University of Science and Technology of China, and this is also being accepted and it's certified by the National Renewable Energy Laboratory. Now here comes the another power conversion efficiency using a tandem cells, and this is something very interesting, where we have a stacking of p-n junctions. Initially we have seen only one p-n junction, but here is a stacking of p-n junctions, where you can see it from the figure itself. So what it does is the high energy photons get trapped in the higher level, and low energy photons from the sun, they get trapped in the lower energy level. So using this tandem solar cells, we can combine perovskite material and silicon material as well. For that, what the efficiency is about 33.9%, which is very much higher than that of the that last one is a single junction perovskite solar cell. Now moving on, next one. So when you want to improve the efficiency of the perovskite solar cell, invariably you have to get a good quality of crystal, and one method is being suggested by the researchers is a Lohmer model. Now what it says is that, now look at the graph here, it says the time and the atomic concentration. What happens? That means when you want to grow a crystal, you need a solvent and you need a solution. Now what they say, the solution concentration slowly decreases and it reaches the optimum level, that is a saturated level. Now what happens here? The saturated level leads to a very slow and steady formation of nuclei. So when slow and steady nuclei are formed, so people saying that this condition is very optimal condition to grow a big and bigger type of crystal, that is a perovskite crystal, and this can be achieved by means of Lohmer model. Now when we talk about the solvent and the solution, here we have to talk about the precursor material which is being used for a perovskite, which is a lead iodide which is being employed. Now when we move on to the solution, we have a DMSO, that is a dimethyl sulfoxide, a thiourea or pyridine. Now these two act as a Lewis acid and Lewis base. Let's see in the upcoming slides. Now we are moving on to the defect passivation. So though we say that perovskite solar cells can trap more amount of sun's energy and they can convert into electrical energy, there are some challenging factors over here. That one such thing is the broken bonds. They are called as the dangling bonds, and they are also very common at the lead 2+ ions. Now these types of dangling bonds or broken bonds are very common at this very shallow, that means the lowest electronic energy levels. Now there are other types of defects which are as anti-site. That means if one atom has to occupy If lead atom has to occupy the site, but instead of lead atom, the silicon atom will occupy the site, and that is called as the anti-site. And that is another defect called as the interstitial defects. That means in between the atoms there will be a space, and the atoms will go and occupy that void space. So this also leads to what non-radiative recombination centers. So non-radiative indicates there is no emission of photons, which leads to decrease in the device efficiency. So how come I can eradicate such such defects is by integrating the Lewis acid and the Lewis base. Now let's go over to that. Now, how come I can go with the Lewis acid and Lewis base? All these things comes from the atomic scale. Now, Lewis acid or the electron acceptors. That means these are the kinds of atoms or molecules, they can accept the electrons. Now, what happens is, what type of acceptors you can use is the right side I have given, it is a Fullerene derivatives. The one common Fullerene derivative is a PCPM, which is a phenyl C61 butyric acid methyl ester. And using that, you can trap sites on the surface and you can promote the electron extraction. So we have Lewis acid, which act as acceptors, and we have Lewis base, which act as electron donor. That should be a great interaction between the Lewis acid and the base in order to give the good efficiency. Now we are moving on to Lewis base. So as I say that, we can choosing the appropriate Lewis base, we can also mitigate the uncoordinated or under coordinated lead 2+ ions over here. So choosing the material is a very important to get a good type of interaction between Lewis acid and Lewis base. That means electron acceptors and electron donors, so that we ensure that there is no non-radiative recombination. Now going over here, as we talk about what the donor and acceptor, here comes another very important challenging part while going with the material. That is a felicitation of charge extraction. That means what? There are two types of charge carriers. One is a electron, the other one is a hole. Now we have the interface, that is what? ETL. The other one is called as a HTL. ETL is a electron transport layer. HTL is a hole transport layer. What it does actually, the electron transport layer, they can able to transport all the electrons from the cell and they give it to the metal electrodes. The same way, what the HTL does is they trap all the holes and they transport into their own electrodes. So in that way, what material what we have to choose, that is the interface between the ETL and HTL should be, what we have to choose is that titanium oxide seems to be better according to the research, and silicon dioxide also seems to be give the good result and good interaction between the ETL and HTL. Now this is what we have given, and we have also given some of the materials which can be employed in a ETL layer and some of the materials which can be employed in a HTL layer. So that is being enlisted inside. So now when you address the interface between HTL and ETL, obviously you can influence more amount of efficiency, including short circuit current, open circuit voltage, fill factor, which is FF, and power conversion efficiency, PCE, which is at most the optimized factor which demands the efficiency of the solar cells. Now with that, we are moving on to the stability factor. Though we talk about they are very good, they also face the stability challenges. One such challenge is intrinsic factors. Now we have the change in the phase, as we know that solid phase, liquid phase, and gaseous phase. But what happens there is, inside the solid itself, when the temperature is changing, one type of crystal structure gets changed into another type of crystal structure. Now when that change in the crystal structure results in the non-radiative recombination, again it reduces the efficiency of the solar cells. Now we have to address this. Now as in the slide, there is a material that is cesium lead iodide. This is a perovskite solar cell which can address this intrinsic factors. Now we are moving on to extrinsic factors. The name extrinsic is derived from the environmental factors. We have humidity, oxygen. So the more challenging thing is the humidity and the moisture. So what happens is, whenever you have a humidity or the moisture content, the hydrogen that makes a hydrogen, the water content forms a hydrogen bonding with that of the any type of organic molecules present inside the material. So these leads to the degradation of the perovskite cell itself. So and the next one is the thermal stability. There also we encounter a same problem. But when we look at the humidity stability and oxygen stability and thermal stability, all these stabilities can be addressed by means of encapsulating the silicon cell. And but what is very challenging is the light stability, because whenever light is being falling on the perovskite scale for a longer time, what happens is the reverse action of recombination also takes place. So we have to address all these things by choosing a right material. And this paper shows that bis Dizarine is a good cross-linker material which is able to form a good covalent bonding. So the covalent bonding is a bond which exists between the semiconducting materials. So this problem can be addressed by means of using the BD molecules. Now, moving on, there are two more slides to wind up. What are the multi-scenario applications that we come across using a perovskite applications? Nowadays, we could see this BIPV, which is a building integrated photovoltaic cell. That means what inside the structure of the building itself, where we were able to trap more amount of sunlight, like the roof, facades, and the windows. We use the building material itself as a solar energy generator, which could be able to trap the solar energy and convert into the power generator. This is one such example, and this is BIPV, where perovskite is being used. And we are moving on to indoor photovoltaics. The name itself says that indoor photovoltaics. So this, as in the outdoor photovoltaics, what happens is it traps energy from the sunlight. But here the indoor photovoltaics, it traps energy from the LEDs. It traps energy from the LEDs, and this could be useful for the lower energy consumption power devices. That means these are those devices which can be operated using the Internet of Things. So this is some of the examples I have given inside, where you can operate the gas sensor, humidity sensor, or any sensor materials, or any actuators can also be activated using the indoor photovoltaics. Now moving on to the next one. So always during the low sunlight or higher luminous sunlight, we can always store and we can have the backup of energy, backup of solar energy with that of the solar cells and the batteries, and that is what shown over here. Now, PV integrated solar storage and fuel conversion systems, they involve combining PV conversion general with the batteries and the fuel cells. So they also give the reliable energy solutions. Now, here is a very interesting slide, and this is going to be my last slide. Now, not only in the ground, the perovskite solar cells, they have their fantastic applications, but in this space as well. Why? What is at the space? Because the space is something very undetectable, because we have a higher temperatures over there, and we have highly energetic particles like high energetic electrons over there, and protons are also there. Sometimes we also have the cosmic showers over there. Now what happens, perovskite solar cells, they have a great tolerance power when compared to the silicon solar cells. Now there is a graph which shows that the tolerance power of the perovskite cell, which is all about 10 to the power 14 per centimeter squared, and this is highly exceeding than the regular use of silicon solar cells. And the type of perovskite solar cell used for this purpose is lead halide solar cells. So in case of space, we have the weight should be very lightweight, but it should be worthy enough as well. So that both conditions are being satisfied by means of perovskite solar cells. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for the excellent information on the solar cell, which is nowadays required to produce the more DC output from the solar panel. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. So next, Dr. Muthu sir is available. Are you available, sir? Anand Kumar sir from JN Institute and Muthu sir, JN Institute. I think they are not available. Ma'am, welcome. Venmadi ma'am, welcome to this conference. We are at the end of the session, ma'am.
Selvaraj sir, what happened? Enachi sir?
Yes, sir, over, sir. All speakers over. Venmadi ma'am joined actually. Madam.
Okay. Okay. Then I think we can go for
Yes.
the vote of thanks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Devish, you can. Devish, Niranjan, you ask the comparing team to invite Madam for vote of thanks.
Yes, sir. Sorry for the disturbance. Now I am going to call to give the vote of thanks. Venmati ma'am, please give a vote of thanks, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks for today's insightful session on a review on global energy research article for the year 24 to 25. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our respected president, vice president, and today's moderator, Dr. Selvaraj and Dr. Tamaramudan, and today's speakers, Mr. Bhaskar, Dr. P. Lada, Dr. Anand Kumar, Dr. Muttu, Dr. Arul King, Dr. Selva Pradeep, Dr. Nisha, Dr. Gopinath, Dr. Dhanasegar, Dr. Anbarasim, Mr. H. Umesh Prabhu, and Mr. Jay Prakash for sharing their valuable perspectives on the latest development in global energy research and their expertise as well as their clarity in presenting the current trends, innovation, and challenges in the energy sector have truly enriched their understanding what they have what they have invented so far. My sincere thanks to our organizers and coordinators who worked delightfully behind the scenes to make the session possible, and their efforts ensure that everything can run smoothly and effectively. For last, I would like to thank our audience, faculty members, research scholars, and the students for their active participation and thoughtful. And also, with that, I would like to conclude. So let us carry forward that our knowledge as well as insights gained today and continue to explore solutions for the more sustainable and energy secure future. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this event. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank you so much, all the speakers. It was very happy moment that we had finally had a good show with all the partners. And a special thanking note to Selvaraj, who is the person behind the success of this program, and Tamilamudan. I request Selvaraj and Tamilamudan to plan for our main session. We can start from tomorrow. I think you have 3 sessions. One is the Malaysia University partner session, and another one is Indo-UAE Chamber of Commerce. So I request Selvaraj and Tamilamudan to proceed with your sessions for the marathon main conference, so that the poster to be released within this week. And I would like to thank yes, sir. I would like to thank all the speakers from Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute, St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, JNN Institute of Engineering, Government College of Engineering, Tirunelveli, St. Joseph Institute of Technology, St. Joseph College of Engineering, and Sri Ishwar College of Engineering. So thank you all. Thank you so much. We are signing off. Again, we will have a session on 10th. We'll meet all on the 10th May. Thank you so much, all the backstage team headed with Niranjan and Devish, and the Kabilan and the whole teams, those who are some students also there in the campus doing the backstage work. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity given to me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you,
Niranjan, conclude.
Thank you all.
Close it.
Yes, sir.